our dear, dear sister, Dorie, which Marla and I are honored to share that title of sister because you are, and you wear many hats. Wife, mom, Green Living Green Living Magazine, anything to deal with green and sustainability and helping Mother Earth. And this journey we've all been on since we first met was just BFFs. And also, I have to say, I met my match on the Overhugger Crybaby because that's my title. So I'm Mr. Overhugger Crybaby. You are Mrs. Overhugger Crybaby. And so Dorie, this is the world. This is Dorie. And we want you to share your story versus, I don't know how many times you've been in our office and we've been in gatherings, but as you know, Marla and I are usually talking forever, but this is really about you and sharing with everyone how the intention stick has impacted your life. And the floor is yours, our dear sister.
Well, thank you, Marla and Scott, so much for inviting me to come on to the Tree of Life. I love both of you and think the world of both of you. The Tree of Life has impacted my life in many ways. I think that it's so important to be mindful and the different intentions that you can set on a daily basis has really transformed my life. My husband has a tree of life. My two boys have trees of life. A lot of my friends, when they have significant birthdays coming up, if it's a 50th birthday or 60th birthday, I will buy them the intention stick, or if they are going through something in their life where they're struggling with illness, I've bought them intention sticks, and it's just transformed my life, and especially in my work life and my personal life. But Green Living Magazine actually partnered with Agave Farms and the Urban Farming Foundation. And we said there's two epidemics going on right now. We've got COVID, but we've also got unemployment. So what we've done is we've partnered, we brought in a caterer and a chef. And to date, over the last maybe 8 or 9 weeks, we've fed 90,000 pounds of food to those in need. And we've done probably over 2,200 boxes. Each box is 20 to 30 pounds. We give it to churches. We've been going to school, kids that are involved in the school lunch program. We did an event at Agave Farms where everyone drove in, they walked, or they could ride their bike because it's in the heart of Phoenix. 650 food boxes, plus it was Mother's Day, so we gave flowers to all the mothers. And it's just been so incredible. And the news has, Fox and ABC has picked us up. And then our second phase is the chefs actually take the rest or make food for frontline emergency workers, and then also domestic violence shelters, and third, vets. And so that's just been unbelievable. And we've touched so many people through partnering and helping those where food insecurity, where it's normally like a food desert or it's food insecure, because we believe everybody deserves healthy food. And what's been so amazing is people don't think about it, like the musical industry, all the bands and things like that, they're contractors, so they can't get unemployment. And they were so excited to get a healthy food box, and one box fed 4 people. So it's just been amazing, and just connecting with the community and the relationships and helping those in need. So that's been pretty transformational. And just being able to give back to the community and seeing people light up when you give them healthy food boxes. So we became an agency of record with St. Mary's Food Bank as well. So. Oh
my goodness, thank you. Thank you for what your team, Green Living Magazine and Agave and all these beautiful souls, because this is why we're here,
Yes.
right? To continue to help one another, right?
Mhm.
The gifts, our platforms, whatever that is in our lives, is to be used to help one another. And you are such a beautiful light and such a beautiful soul, and that's who you are. You continue to give, and that's, you know, again, going way back. How many years has it been now? Has it been, I don't even know. It's been 2.5, 3. It's all a blur for us. I think so, right?
Maybe 3 or 4, I
Yeah,
would say.
I think so.
Wow. So you've been truly one of the first seeds, truly an ambassador to the Tree of Life and the movement and the intention stick, because I can't even keep up, nor Marla and I can't keep up with how many friends and people you share this and all the events we've been together and all the lives that we've touched together. And, you know, it's, as you know, we're always, when we're together, very open, very real. And I remember this like it was yesterday when you came into the office with Marla and I, and we're sharing this story, and just you just really opening up, which you did. And you are, I still get emotional about this. You are the biggest giver, right? That's all you do, give, not only as a wife, a mother, for work, to your friends, and it's just nonstop 24/7. That's just who you are, the beautiful soul you are. And I said, as Marla and I sat with you, and we said, Dorie, it's time to take care of Dorie, right? Because we cannot possibly give what we don't have. And we want to continue to give 24/7, but we have to remind ourselves, right, to take care of ourselves first. So we are the best wife, the best mother, the best employee, employer, the best, whatever that may be. And it was so good. It was literally like you rebooted, like we just watched you fill up, and you were like Wonder Woman, which you are. And that,
It takes a village, and I just have to say that's kind of what's transformed in my life, where I feel that the Tree of Life has brought our family closer together, and then my work community closer together, and then all these different partners, and people hear about what you're doing, and you, like, all of a sudden you're planting seeds. So we want to be a community for people, and we're going to do online videos, because when people are unemployed, what do they need? They need food. They need to know how to grow their own food. They need to know where their food comes from. They need mindfulness. They need intentions. They need meditation. So we may even have you guys come on the Fresh Food Collab and do a video with the two of you to share, because we would love to just grow the community, because the more people we can touch, the more people we can help, and it's just beautiful. So
you seriously, we can't say it enough, the gratitude we have that you're in our lives, and that you are a part of the movement, and that you do support the Tree of Life intention stick by gifting it. But you know, you could sit back, you live in a beautiful place in the world, and you could sit back and enjoy, you know, all of it, but you don't, you see your opportunity as a way to serve, right? And that is what brings us our true bliss and our true happiness in life, right? Is that when we can help others. And that is what you do. And it is so impactful what you're doing around our community. And we are so appreciative of everything. And, you know, it's like Scott said, though, we do have to remember that it is for the good of humanity, but we also have to remember to fill our soul. And you're right, when we can give food to our community or to people around the world who need food, that's a given. We have to feed them. We have to give them shelter. We have to give them clothing. It's so important.
Help them with right mindset, right intentions, and how
that's where I was going.
Teach them how to stretch $1 so they can get the right mindset. And
100%. We in that we can't stop at the giving of the food, right? We can't stop giving with that. we also have to give them the tools that they need to get through their circumstance, right? Like you said, meditation, the self-love, the self-care, the self-esteem, to know that they're going to get through this.
Yes.
That we're all here for one another. We're all here to serve one another.
How can I help you? What can I do to help? How can I support you?
Yes.
How can I be a tool, a resource, and like grow a movement, grow a community, and how, like, what is it? All tides rise when everyone comes together.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
And that's what we're witnessing, truly. Our spiritual family is growing around the world in every way, just what we're talking about. And it's, as we know, it's not about us, it's about us collectively. We're doing these things, not what are we getting in return. We're doing these to change the world, to have our children grow up living this way, right? In mindfulness and living with intention and living the same as one as we talk about every day. And I have to share, because this story most people don't even know about, but you invited Marla and I to speak with you and ASU at ASU campus in the mountains. And it was, I'll let you share the story, because it was an honor to speak. I believe there was 100 of us or more in this beautiful room, and just, it was really talking about how beautiful India is, which it is. So most people don't realize, sometimes the media portrays something only, oh my goodness, this is a third world country, and and they're not even focusing on the heaven on earth, the beauty, the abundance that is in India, right? And I'm going to let you share the story, but I want to kind of bring it full circle to what took place at the end, because it was so moving for Marla and I.
So it was a green living eco event, and we had partnered with Clean Green Healthy Hotels, which is a brand out of India in Kerala, southern India, and everything from the brand is completely sustainable. So we wanted to connect the community to let them know that there's opportunities to go to India. And so we had partnered with ASU, the Sustainable Tourism Department, and then the Phoenix Zoo. I think they own the South Mountain Environmental Education Center. So we started with a nature walk, and then we all connected, and we had round tables, and you could have heard a pin drop because people were so engaged. And then at the end, I brought in Scott and Marla, and we did a circle, and we did an amazing prayer. And then we gifted people the tree of life, some of the speakers and sponsors, and everyone was just so blessed and so moved, and it was wonderful.
And that was actually pretty laser focused of how you shared that, because I think that event, we were there for probably a good 2-3 hours. I mean, it was just a beautiful evening of education, literally on every aspect. And you had Marla and I at the end speak and share our journey, and talked about the tree of life and our 9 guiding principles. And what was so powerful, from really, if you think about it, every culture, every religion, ethnicity, just everyone was represented in this beautiful, beautiful room. And we had the entire room stand up and form a circle, and we all held hands, and we did the blessings for everyone in that room, and that room became one. That energy after those blessings literally like knocked us over. It just still makes my hair stand up, because that's what we have to remember. We are a part of this collective.
We are all one, we're all connected, and together we can do so much more.
Yes, and as we started passing out the beautiful intention sticks, and then these beautiful representatives from India received their intention sticks, and how beautiful, and they were just like, you watched them filled up. But what was so touching that I'll never forget, this sweet, just young woman, after receiving her intention stick, came up to me and Marla, and she said to me, I want you to have this gift. And it was her mala beads that was given to her by, I don't remember this very important spiritual leader in India. Like it was an honor to have received the blessings from that person to give to her. And she would wear it every day. She would never take it off. She wore it around her neck. And she said to me, I would like you to have this because what you just did for me. And talk about, wow, just so selfless in that act of kindness. She gave something that was so important to me. I'm like, I had no words other than just gratitude and love. And just, that's what this is about, right? Just a soul to soul connection and just being present amongst just beautiful souls and such light and love and the education that this world needs to continue to receive from what you're doing, this is again, the collective. So I just wanted to share, I don't know if I ever shared that with you, but
that's incredible. I had no idea, and that's unbelievable. That's so selfless, so giving, and just, you've never shared that story with me.
No, I was moved because I knew how important those were for her to give up something that I know she prayed and meditated on every day, and to give that to me. Wow. Right. Those are these acts of kindness. You continuing to gift to so many beautiful souls. And I also love, sorry, we could share 100 stories, but I also love, I think Marla and I were out of town when you came with Mark and both your sons to get intention sticks, right? We were somewhere.
No, we were all together.
What we were? There was another time that we called or FaceTimed or we did blessings on the phone, something like that. But were we with you at that time, or were we out of Arizona? I forgot, because that was so special too.
With my family, or another time when we did the Zoom call.
Was it with your family?
No, I think it was, I can't remember who it was with, but I remember you guys were in California.
Right.
You were in.
And then Ira took a picture of you guys and sent us the picture of all you guys holding your intention sticks. And that's what I love, that no matter where we all are, we stop for these beautiful, important moments, right? To take that time to make sure we're helping one more person, your family, our friends, our community. As you said, this beautiful village. This village is growing, and wow. And
Dorie, do you remember what intentions you chose the first time, or what intentions you have right now?
I don't remember the first time. I mean, I think success has been one that normally is in, and I have health right now, and I have success as well. Success and health. And definitely, I want to say, since I joined the Tree of Life movement, my morning ritual has changed quite a bit. I do meditation in the morning, and then I do a prayer, and then I listen to Abraham Hicks. And I got turned on from Abraham Hicks through Tony Felice.
yeah.
And now I'm doing 10 minutes of yoga as well, and setting another intention through my yoga practice. So my morning ritual used to be maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and now it's up into an hour. And I just feel so blessed, and so many things have transformed in my life. And even with my work community, with the people that I work with now, are so involved in the Fresh Food Collab, and it's such a community, and more people want to connect, and more people want to get involved. And I just feel like it's been for me, it's been a transformation with my work family, and it's been wonderful. And the right people are coming. The right people are coming to me, and it's changed my life a lot.
Oh, well, I'm also smiling because I'm sharing of the importance this is to you. And I know, and Marla knows how important this is to you, but you accidentally, did you break your chain or lose your intention stick and you took your husband's? I forgot it was the funniest thing, but did you lose it or did you break? I forgot how that was.
And it got broken, like where the hole was, somehow it like opened up, and I didn't have it, and then I had to bring it to you immediately, and then borrow my husband's. Because I couldn't be without my Tree of Life.
No, I want to say, which is almost impossible to do. I think you wore it out, But I know
leave
you're
it to
gonna
me.
ask. What's that?
Leave it to Dorie to wear
Leave it
something
to
out.
Dorie.
That's so cute. And I remember there was also a story that you and a friend of yours sent Scott and I a picture of both of you having your intention sticks on. And I don't think either one of you knew that you had the intention stick.
Right. It was my neighbor, Allison, and I'm forgetting her name right now, but well, we were at a New Year's party and it was bringing women together and we were doing a brunch and the minute we walked in, we both went like this and then we had to send them to you. And then we ended up buying Allison and Tammy and 3 other people all got intention sticks just because
Right, because of the connection, and they saw the two of you with your intention sticks. Yeah, that was such a beautiful story. I love that.
And what I would love to add, since Marla and I have been witnessing your journey, since you've received this and what also has taken place with your career, like you just shared, it continues just to blossom and be miraculous, and all the help that you're doing for so many others, and also within your family, just the growth and the communication and the friends, and it's so beautiful to witness that as a friend, as a sister, just kind of on the outside looking in, and it just fills us up. And every time we talk, every time we meet, it's that love fest, it's that giggle fest, it's the cry fest, it's the hug fest, it's the green.
I know, I'm like, I want to give you guys a big hug. Like,
trust me.
Oh my gosh, when we can all start hugging again, everyone go get hugs from Dorie. She gives the best hugs.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
well, I know my friend Marcy can't wait to get an intention stick from you. So as soon as we can, hopefully we can get that scheduled this next week, because her boyfriend is buying it for her birthday, which was in April, and she can't wait. So, but she wants to go with me. So.
And that's so beautiful. It's almost like, okay, segue. I was just gonna, and I know Marla was also gonna ask, but for someone that doesn't have an intention stick, whether a woman, a man, a mom, a business owner, again, the many hats that you wear, what would you say to them, how this has helped you, or how it's impacted your life, and how this could help them through what we're witnessing right now? Because I know you, when you're going through challenges, even myself, I do meditation, it grounds us, it centers us, but I want to hear it through your eyes, because I've seen in all the stories you've shared with us, but how you would share that for someone else.
For a business owner, or anyone, I would just say, if they're struggling in their life, just having your intention for their day and setting up their day with either 1, 2, or 3 intentions has been life-changing for me. And amazing things show up because I think about what I want, and then now even more so on a daily basis, I'll think about someone, and within 24, 48 hours, that person's calling me, or that person's reaching out to me, or what I'm thinking about happens. And, sometimes it's in a couple of days, sometimes it's in a month, but whatever you think about, I truly believe comes when you set your intentions. So.
That's so beautiful. And something that was so special for Marla and I to witness, not only, of course, Mark, your husband, receiving his, but your 2 boys and how it's impacted their lives, and how from a mom's point of view, how do you see them using their intention sticks? Because it's so important that these other children are understanding the importance of growing up living a life of intention.
I feel that they're definitely more in touch, and they're more mindful and caring. And I mean, one's 13 and one's 18. So they've had to go through, with Carter moving back home, and with Keaton, he's transitioning from 8th grade into high school, and we're taking him to a different school. So I think it's been really good for them to just be a little bit more mindful of everyone.
Oh, that's amazing. And we would love to also hear their stories, because again, when a younger child, boy or girl, can share their story of how, right, they're going from junior high to high school, or maybe they're back home like our daughter is from college, and our son and our youngest, and we get it, right? This is life. But it always brings that peace, right? That comfort, that, as you said, I loved what you used, mindful to the surroundings we're all in or going through. And it brings that just calm, right? That
Patience too. Mindfulness, calm, patience, loving, caring.
yes. And also I know how caring and loving and kind you are, but because we see that not just from what you do with your family, but all of your friends and people that you work with. And that's why I started off this beautiful conversation. You have the biggest heart. You are such a giver. You're such a lover. And the people that don't know you should. And anyone who doesn't know about Green Living Magazine and what you guys are doing, you should. Because again, this is why this village, this movement, this community, our brothers and sisters are being reunited in a time that's so needed for all of these beautiful and blessed things that we're all doing, right? It's incredible.
Definitely. I mean, I'm so thankful and grateful for you and Marla to start the Tree of Life community. And it was, it's been a long journey, but you have touched so many people and you've been so remarkable. And I love and care about you both so much. And just think the world of both of you.
Oh, anything you want to add?
No, I'm speechless. We love you so much. And please, we're here to help in any way we can, how we can serve.
Yes.
How we can serve you and your community.
Always. And we'd be honored to do that interview. Again, that's what it is. It's just that education, someone that may be going through something or didn't know about the sustainability or how to grow your own foods or how to live a life of intention. And again, that's why all of these beautiful souls are coming together in a time that's so needed, because we're tired of told what's making us happy, or we're told what we should be doing. No, we have to figure out these things ourselves, the sustainability, right? The correct way of living.
Now is the time we need to be conscious and we need to be mindful. And I could not do any of the things that I've been doing without Agave Farms and Mike McMahon and his team, all of the people in his community that have helped us, and Jennifer Johnson and Lori Harlig with Amici Catering, and all the people who've come together and help us.
Yeah.
Love to, if you want to come out and come to one of the events, whether you're packing food or giving out the food, we'd love to have you join us.
Oh, we'd be honored. Absolutely. That's family, right? And we're there for you and vice versa. And thank you for sharing your heart. Thank you for sharing what you're doing for so many, not just in Arizona, but around the world, and all the countries that you're also bringing together to understand, like we know, we are all the same, right? We are here to coexist. We are here to love one another as brothers and sisters. And when we can
and also learn from one another. You can always learn something from someone you meet. And you may not know what that lesson is or why, and we're all brought together to create a bigger community.
100%. And you know what? And even if it's an uncomfortable situation, we just spoke of this last night. Even if you find yourself in discomfort, that's still a learning opportunity to embrace that discomfort, embrace what you may perceive, because it's all perception, but there is, you're exactly right, at that moment, a learning opportunity to grow.
And that is the tree of life.
Help.
Yes.
Yep.
And most people don't really even understand that is the tree of life. The tree of life is the blueprint of who we are. It's the blueprint of our soul. And as we spoke about, it's It's the evolution of consciousness, right? We're here, talking about subconscious, conscious, and we're here to grow every day and learn. And as we know, and we talk about this every day, it's not being better than anyone else in this world. It's being better than who we were yesterday, right? We're here to grow. And when we grow, we become the best versions of ourselves, allowing us to help another person or another 100 or another million or another 7 billion plus. And that's why we're doing this now, right? We're planting these seeds for the children, the grandchildren, the great-great-grandchildren to grow up in a world of just pure love and green and sustainability and peace and harmony, because that's
and health. I think health is the biggest
health
one.
is first and foremost. Absolutely.
And that's in your intention statement.
Yes. And if we don't have health, we don't have anything.
Right.
Right. So to anyone who's watching, we're sending those blessings to all of you for health and peace and courage and love and compassion and courage and success and anything someone needs in their lives right now. And that's what we're all doing together. So even though I don't want this call to end, because when we get together, it never ends.
It can go on forever, but
We're like, wait a minute, where did 3 hours just go? And we can't wait to talk with your kids and have them share some of their stories. And that's coming soon, if that's okay with Mom.
definitely.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for having me on, and it was truly an honor.
Oh, and you know how we always sign off, because we're sending you and Mark and the kids so many blessings and intentions of gratitude, light, and love. We love you, we love you, we love you, we honor you, we honor you, we honor you.
I love you back. Many blessings, and so happy to be a part of the community.
We're honored. And we will see you soon for that hug fest.
Okay.
I know, right? Oh,
Okay.
I love you, love you, love you.
Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone.
You too. Mwah. Mwah.